Did you ride the bus to school?
Only in junior high, and boy, I just have the most horrific stories.
Really?
Yes, from junior high.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
I was always the one in the front of the bus because I get motion sick. I know. I'm
As if you
serious.
couldn't be more adorable.
What?
Motion sick.
I do. That's horrible. You don't want to get to school sick or get homesick. So the Scottsdale Unified School District, though, they're facing a bus driver shortage ahead of next school year. You got to have the bus drivers.
You do, and hopefully they're packing Dramamine for little Justins. But right now, the district is looking to fill about 30 vacant bus driver positions. We got to get right over to meteorologist Ginger Jeffries, who I know is chomping at the bit to tease Justin about that. But let's talk about what's going on in Scottsdale. They're looking to fill quite a few positions, right, Ginge?
Yeah, you said 30, but after I get trained, it'll be 29. And Justin, would you trust me to drive the bus? I'm just saying, is it what makes you a little uneasy when you see me or the way I drive?
You know what? I think we actually would have been friends because I remember Mr. Hinckley, my old
think
bus
so, too.
driver. I think I would be friends with Miss Jeffries riding that bus.
I think I'd go by Miss Ginger. I want to go by Miss Ginger. Yeah, Miss Ginger, the bus driver. My biggest concern with being a bus driver is I'm going to be late. I'm just going to have to talk to the kids. We'll have to talk about clothes. We'll have to talk weather. But you know what? I am stepping on board right now because over the course of the next 30 minutes, we are going to talk about what it takes to be a bus driver. Because again, there are so many different walks of life that are out here. I've already met the supervisor who does all the training out here. He's a former Scottsdale police officer. And after he was done with that gig, it was like, hey, I'm not done. I still can contribute to my surroundings. Some of the buses. Look what's going on here. Wait a second. We've got a little bit of an issue. Do we need to move? Uh-oh. We might be starting it up right now. And the good news is I've got the boss with me. This is David Jacobson, head of transportation here at Scottsdale Unified. You started sweating right now because apparently we're blocking the bus.
Yeah, no, we'll be fine.
Okay, all right. The boss is here. Okay, so calling all folks. Let's get to the good stuff. You need bus drivers out here, right?
Absolutely. We need quite a few bus drivers.
What makes a good bus driver?
We have all walks of life. We have, as you mentioned, the retired police officer, a couple of those. We have retired firefighters, CEOs that have retired. It's a full-time job, but it's just, they retire and they want something else to do, at the end of their career. They want to give back to the community and transport kids to school. It's, like I said, a full-time job, but you just kind of get that opportunity to give back a little bit. And so that's what we're looking for. People that want to do that, come drive a bus.
As far as personality goes, are you looking for somebody that's going to be really welcoming? Do you want the motherly type, the fatherly type, or the, strict type, or is it just about anything?
Well, at times it takes that strict type when the kids are getting rowdy on the bus. But, we're the first ones they see when they come to school, and we're the last ones when they get off. So, yeah, that welcoming, piece to it is great. The mom, the dad, we have all walks of life. And so, yeah, all the above makes a great bus driver because you need to be able to transition from being that stern person when they're rowdy on the bus, but also be that welcoming person when they're coming on in the morning.
Yeah, because obviously we're having a lot of fun with this, but you're transporting precious cargo. So there's clearly a lot of training that's going to go into it. What kind of training are we talking about?
Absolutely. There's a lot of training. We do classroom and behind the wheel. First aid CPR certifications is part of it. We get you, first aid CPR certifications. We get you out in this big beast, out on the road, how to maneuver it. The biggest challenge with learning how to drive a bus is watching the other drivers on the road because no one wants to be behind a school bus. And so we go through everything. We have our skills course that we'll look at here in a little bit. You kind of walked through a while ago.
Yeah, you can see it right there. The skills test is right there. One of the first things I said, so how fast does it go? And what was your answer to that?
Well, legally by DPS, let me preface that 65 on the freeway is the fastest school bus is able to go. Okay. They will go faster, but it's not allowed. But yeah, there's just
we don't do that here at Scottsdale Unified. Sit down, Garrett. How was that? Was that good?
That's good. That's good. That's good. When you're done, you can come drive a bus.
That's part of the training, so
Absolutely.
I'm gonna do that. Okay, so coming up in just about 20 minutes. First of all, we're gonna start putting me through some of the tests. I mean, these pylons, they look really close together. Did you guys put them closer together?
Well, maybe. No, they're where they're supposed to be for you.
Okay. right, so we're going to start going through some of the training, and we'll talk more about certifications, what qualifications you need to apply. If you want more information, we're going to throw the website up on the screen right now because, again, they're recruiting possibly 39 because I'm number 40, but we've got to get these kids to school, right? So let's get you signed up, let's get you prepped, and you can, put something into society. How about that? Send it back to you guys in the studio.